Interview gone wrong. Before we begin, please subscribe to my channel, English Clear. I was sitting in the room waiting for my job interview, feeling rather excited. I had been unemployed for a few months, and this was my first interview in a while. I was really hoping to get this job. The receptionist called my name, and I went into the interview room. The interviewer was a man in his 50s, with a receding hairline and a pair of glasses that were perched on the end of his nose. "Please have a seat," he said. "My name is Mr. Jackson. So, tell me about yourself." I started to talk about my experience and my qualifications. I was doing my best to stay on topic, but I could tell that the interviewer was not really paying attention. He kept glancing at his watch and fidgeting in his seat. "So," he said after a few minutes, "what are your salary expectations?" I told him my salary range, and he nodded. "That's a bit high," he said, "but we can talk about it." We talked for a few more minutes, but it was clear that Mr. Jackson was not interested in me. He kept checking his watch and looking at the door. Finally, he said, "Thank you for your time. We'll be in touch." I stood up to leave, and the interviewer shook my hand. "Good luck," he said. As I was walking out, a dog suddenly ran into the office. It took me a minute to realize that it was my terrier. He must have escaped when I was closing the door and followed me here. I guess he was so excited to see me that he got confused, and he pounced on Mr. Jackson. In the process, everything that was on Mr. Jackson's desk came crashing down. Mr. Jackson was so shocked by such an intrusion that he froze in place. However, a minute later, realizing what was happening, he started laughing. "Down, boy, down," I said, feeling embarrassed. "So I guess that's your dog," said Mr. Jackson. "Yes, I'm so sorry," I said, still embarrassed. "I'm a dog person myself," he said, still laughing and wiping away tears from his eyes. "You know, I have never had such a fun interview. If you'd like the job, it's yours." "Thank you," I said, a little bemused. "When can I start?" "Come back on Monday," said Mr. Jackson, "and thank your dog for getting you the job."